he was asked right there is if he's the face of the NBA. And obviously you just heard that response. So Stephen A., I'll start with you. Who is the face of the NBA?
I believe it's Steph Curry, but by default, almost. He's winning, and LeBron is not. That's really what this comes down to for me. Now, if you want to sort of modify it to some degree, LeBron James is a face because of what he does off the court. To me, I'm speaking specifically of on the court. Steph Curry is just his box office. You walk through the turnstiles to see the show that this brother puts on. And even though LeBron puts on his own show and deserves mad credit for that, the Lakers struggle. Steph Curry's winning. And I think that puts him in that place. And I think that when you consider the fact that he's 6'3" and you look at what he does and you see kids going to the park, they know you can't be LeBron 6'9", 260 locomotive coming at you, extraordinary athleticism, strength, and everything else that comes with it. With Steph Curry, you look at him and you say, man, I get in the court, I can shoot jump shots, I can be that. And I think that has a lot to do with elevating his level of popularity, along with the fact that he's incredibly likable. He's class personified. He can shoot from the parking lot. He's the greatest shooter in the history of basketball, and his team is winning. So I think that at this particular juncture in time, that makes him more of a face. It's hard to say anybody's more of a face of the NBA than LeBron James, considering LeBron James' overall resume. But at this particular moment, to me, it's Steph Curry.
Boy, Stephen A., I don't know what's going on in Miami, but you know you lying and the truth ain't nowhere near you. Okay, you know LeBron James is LeBron James is the face of the NBA. Now you go ahead and stop that. You know he's still the top at jersey sales. You know he still got the top in shoe sales. Like, look, here's the thing, man. When it comes down to iconic figures, I'm not taking anything away from Steph Curry, but LeBron James is just in a whole nother stratosphere, man. Like, when you talk about just generational, how guys gravitate towards him, just things to that nature, just him overall. And by the way, his performance is not lacking on the basketball court.
Not at all.
The others around him are not. It's just the
Absolutely.
others around him not getting the job done. But I hate it because, man, Steph is so. I said it last night. I said, man, I tweeted out Stephen A. I said, I'm glad I'm here to appreciate Steph's greatness. Because I want to go to another point real quick. I think LeBron James is the face of the NBA. You think Steph cool, I have no argument with you. That's our opinions on that one. But I will say this about Steph Curry. That trophy, that Kobe Bryant trophy, he earned that by in all means necessary. And I just want to talk about Steph Curry and his mental toughness. I think it was Friday night or Saturday night, when he was up there giving a speech, I think him and his wife, and they were booing him in Cleveland, and he came back in the All-Star game and turned them damn boos into cheers. And that's an example. And I get it. It was the All-Star game, but at the end of the day, you could tell that man was on a mission. And that was a message to all other players out there who be out there worrying about people if they go boo them or whatever the case may be. Ben Simmons, listen. That man went out there and turned them boos into cheers and did it in great fashion and put on a damn show. And I love that he was the first person to get that Kobe Bryant award. It was a beautiful moment to see, beautiful moment to watch. But with that being said, LeBron James still the face of the NBA.
Well, listen, I understand where you're coming from, and I echo all the sentiments that you said in praising Steph Curry. And by the way, LeBron James deserves a lot of credit as well, because when you think about what Steph Curry said, just take a moment, y'all, to just pause for a second. See, it's moments like this where we have an obligation on First Take to really, really echo the sentiments when Steph Curry points out the level of work that he put in and what he does behind the scenes when the cameras ain't on to prepare himself to be able to perform like that. And when LeBron is gone, while we're going to miss him so much, just the same way we miss Kobe and Michael Jordan and others, it's not just because of their greatness. It's because of the work that they put in. I can't say enough about LeBron James to be 37 years of age in his 19th season, averaging 29 a game in constant shape, especially when he's surrounded by some dudes who don't look to be in nearly as good a shape as he is, which seems to be a bit damn inexcusable. But in the end, that's what it comes to. But the only reason that I disagree with Perk on this one, I'm talking strictly on the basketball court because of how Steph has elevated and Golden State is winning. I think what gives LeBron the edge in all sincerity is that you don't hear much about Steph when the season's over. You hear about LeBron year-round because LeBron doesn't just play basketball. He speaks on a lot of different issues, and he's involved in a lot of different things. And because of that, he's so incredibly conspicuous that he's a 24/7 headline. And that is what I think is the difference. When the season's over, Steph Curry, we can't find him unless we looking at the nearest golf course. Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming, sports, and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.